You move them on and I'll head them up. Get it? Head up like up a wall.
That's my brother. Busy.
What's he driving on the back?
Shit.
No.
Cow dung. My first snowboarding photos that my mom took on hard boots. I drew my own car.
What is
This
that?
one. Some panties.
How many hours have you spent in here watching movies?
Many, as you can see. I have quite a collection. Here!
Good
Favorite
condition.
video of all time. That made it through some rounds in my VCR. My first set of stairs I skated. This is the hut of my dad. It's built 1860 and definitely got drunk in there my first time because we were celebrating big parties like New Year's parties and everything. And I also come up here with my family. We have cows in the stable back there and some chickens, and I also store my rails here that my brothers welded for me, and they're all here. These are some rusty metal copings. I could make a mountain lab, a Gigi mountain lab here in the back. With my brother being the first one to pick up snowboarding, he was also the one that got his hands on the snowboard. And we would come up here to this house and snowboard down here to the village and go to school that very morning. So we would leave here at 6, strap in and cruise down and right to school. Going up to the attic. Come on up. I don't have my first snowboard, which I always regretted, but I needed the money to sell it, to buy another one. But as soon as I was sponsored, I kept all my boards, and these are a few of my treasures. An old Terrier board. I rode this board, I brought it up to Rick's Grands in Sweden, because I thought that's where this board belongs. Jeffy on ink, that was the year he passed away, that's why the pig got wings. My on ink models, 3 prototype. I don't know how that gets here, that aside. Always like those. DCPs, I ride a lot. Johan Olafsson's board with the snake. Ooh. Kurt was still, after Future Proof, we had shared the section together. And after that session on the step-up kicker, he wrote this to me and I brought it back from Alaska. Gigi, super fun chilling and riding. I'm so pumped on that jump we hit. Holy shit, it was big. Kurt was the cover board of the White Lines. That's what I was chipping the car with. And the special thing about this is the red eye and the snake. Nobody had that either. Made it for me. The car was parked in the snow on the way up to Sonora, where we shot at that time during a happy hour. And yeah, the car happened to be there, and I got towed in and jumped over the car a couple of times. Didn't want to ruin it, I just leaped over it. And then Scotty was like, yeah, just do whatever you want. And I just started like sliding over it and pretty much breaking the antenna off. And we then looked in the inside and we found the driver's license of a woman and thought that was kind of weird, and because it was unlocked and it was parked in the middle of nowhere. 3 weeks later we show up at the same spot and it was all closed down by the army, and They supposedly drug out the woman out of the riverbed, so she drove the car there in autumn and killed herself. Yeah. Let's do this here. That's my mini bar. You want one too, Pierre? It's just amaretto, it's gold.
Oh, it's so good.
A little kick. Wha! That was harsh. This is pretty much my whole career in cover photos. That's my best cover so far because a couple of things line up. So you can see my name is spelled right, and it's shot in my hometown. Photo annual of Transworld, big blessing. That's my Transworld latest interview. I ended up on the cover doing my double whoop-de-doo, hence no sponsor graphic, because that's when I went through a sponsor change from Burton to Volcom, and Billy Anderson from Volcom made me this special graphic, the dark red board base that was leaned on when Craig Kelly went from Sims to Burton. He couldn't show his graphic either. This was shot on the same day, these two covers in Slovenia. Had a good run there for Absence Neverland. This is also during Neverland. Scott Sullivan put up a remote control camera and triggered it from far, and had a friend that was standing right next to it throw gummy bears into the front of the lens. Yeah, this photo turned out as looking like I'm grabbing some gummy bears out of the air, doing a switchback set rodeo over a cat track. As you find, all the covers are different tricks, which I'm kind of stoked on. I still have some in the back that didn't make it up. This is the latest pleasure. If you look close, Gigi birthday special 2010. 91919191. This photo also ended up on the cover of the movie Ready from Epson. Shows like Justin Hostinich doing a follow cam. I'm claiming not one trick the same.